Good morning or good afternoon. I am Nikki Connor, your business strategist coach, and I am also an author and a speaker. You can check me out on nikkiconnor.com. If we're not connected on social media, you are getting this video because you have supported one of my events, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope that you find value in this video. In case you missed my video on Facebook, where I go into detail, very little, I go into detail about how the average CEO makes $200 an hour. So as my gift to you for being, someone who has been phenomenal in supporting me, whether on social media, if you're in my private Divine Connections group, I just want to say thank you and give you this gift, okay? So real quick, on how to be able to make $200 an hour in your business, okay? For number one, you need to figure out what products and services that you are going to offer. And so for me, for instance, I'm just going to name a few. I'm not going to name all because I don't want to confuse you. I'm going to stick with 3, okay? So one is I offer programs for my company, right? I offer books as products. And then I also do workshops, right? So as you see, if you can see, I have them outlined here. So let's just say, there you go. Let's just say in order to make $200 an hour, I decide, okay, Nikki, I'm going to, let's just say Martha. Okay. Let's just say my client Martha, she says, Nikki, hey, I want to make $200 an hour in my business. So I let her know, based on her experience, that she's able to make that in her business. For one, we assess that, we make sure that based on her skill set, she is able to obtain that. So we move forward. We create a program where let's just say it takes her 10 hours to create the program. And when she uses 10 hours, she wants to get paid $200 an hour. And if the amount is lower or the amount is more, that's perfectly fine. You would just adjust it. You would put 10 hours times $200 per hour. If you could see that, right? Now, you're not going to obviously charge each client $200 per hour for what you're doing, which is the point of group programs. This is for group programs specifically, not one-on-ones. However, you can apply this to your one-on-one as well as a high-paying client. I do accept up to 5 one-on-one clients per quarter. So $200 per hour, 10 hours for $200 per hour. So that right there is equivalent to $2,000. Now you have to decide the length of this program. This program, honestly, based on $2,000, is probably a 3-month program, if that. Sometimes it could be even a 6-week program for $2,000 for you getting paid. And you're going to decide, let's just say you're going to have 10 clients that are in this program. And you can write this down to follow along with me. You have 10 clients that are in this program. And for 10 clients, you're going to charge them $200 for the program. That's a heck of a deal. If it's a 3-month program, I would probably say for $200, it might be a 1-month program, or at the very least, a 6-month program. So if you have 10 clients in there. So let's just say $200 per client. That is how you make $200 an hour off of your time in your program that you designed. So like I said, I would recommend this to be like a 6-week program unless you're brand new, just starting out in business. And like I know people out there that like to teach lash classes, or like low classes that doesn't require too much of effort for you, but still keep it profitable. That would be a good program for you to offer after leaving your workshop. Okay. All right. Now let's just say I want to make $200 an hour in my workshop. And let's just say it takes me 5 hours to create the content. It's about 8 hours that it takes the content for the workshop. Okay. So you have $200 an hour. So that gives you about $1,000. And in order for you to get your return on your investment for the 5 hours that you put in for your workshop, right? You are going to need, let's just say we charge $100 per client. It's usually about $97 per workshop. For a full day workshop, it's $97, what I would generally price it as. So let's just say we do $100, okay? So that would give you 10 customers that are in your workshops. Now, I want you to understand, if you're having trouble getting to this number 10, it's completely okay if you go down to about 6 or 7, or maybe even 5. If only half pay the $100 and half of them you get them in on a special for like $47 if you're speaking at an intro event, that's completely fine if you do this. And what happens is you will actually make more money because at your workshops, you're going to have offers. You're going to have other things for them to buy. And that will make up for that additional money that you probably didn't make from your workshop. You will make more on the long run leaving. So understand that for your workshops, you might not initially get your $200 per hour, but you will make it on the back end, okay? Now, let's just say books, okay? I personally have decided to price my books at about $40 per book, right? It took me about 3 weeks to write From JLB to CEO. I'm actually doing a second edition. So, considering it took me about 3 weeks, I probably put in well over 70 hours into the book. And I will be probably putting double that on the second edition because I want to go more in depth and really meet the client's needs. There are some areas that I do need to elaborate on. So let's just say I sell 40 books, right? And like I said, I put in 70 hours on my books. And I want to get paid $200 an hour, right? So $200 an hour times 7 is 14,000. No, I'm sorry. Is that right? 14,000. Yeah. Because if I did it times 7, that would bring me 1,400 because I added 0. Yeah, 14,000. So that would be 14,000. And now with your books, you might not sell it all up front, but you will sell it over time. And that's completely fine. 14,000 is a very high number to reach. But when you take 40 and you divide it by the 400, ooh, and I'm so good with math too, 160. That's about what is that, 400 divided by, I have to get that number. So you would just take 14,000 and divide it by 40 and figure out how many books that you need to sell. So currently right now, my goal is to be able to sell 1,000 books by the end of June. And so in order for me to do that, I have to sell about 3 to 5 books. Granted, that's me working 5 days a week selling those books. So I have to strategize and come up with strategies as to how I'm going to present the book in front of people, making phone calls, scheduling that as well. So I just want to let you know that is how you make $200 an hour in a very quick way in programs, books, workshops. Now, if you have a different type of business, I know, some of you out there, you might have a business making lotion, making oils, creams, whatever it is, I can work with you on this. And I can also give you some ideas on how to add additional income streams to your current business without taking away from your brand and adding to who you are. So I hope you guys got some value from this video. If you did, go ahead and reply and let me know, and if it was helpful. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye-bye.